Yo, we are back with another episode of Run the Ropes Media Podcast. And this is SummerSlam week. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Even though this is it don't feel like SummerSlam week. And maybe because of everything that's going on with Hogan, bro, it's just maybe like that has kind of like put a cloud or maybe around SummerSlam. It just don't feel like a festive summer. You get what I'm saying? Maybe because I don't know, bro. For this to be the first 2 night ever SummerSlam, I feel like it should be like WrestleMania vibes, bro. Like
Mm.
it should be a lot bigger. And I don't know. Maybe I ain't that hyped on the matches that we got or the main events. Maybe that's what it could be. But I feel like they would have probably gone out a little bit more for the first ever 2 night event SummerSlam. I mean, it just seemed like we just a couple days away from a regular SummerSlam to me, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more excited because I'm going to Friday Night SmackDown.
Yep, yeah,
So
you're gonna be laughing in action, so you got a little bit more to look forward to.
yeah. I mean, um, maybe last year's SummerSlam was, even though it was only one night, I feel like maybe the anticipation was a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff that I feel like they kind of missed on with a lot of these matches and stuff being left off the card, but
Yeah.
we'll get into it. So if you want to start off, we'll do SummerSlam Saturday again, the very first 2 night SummerSlam, which I guess we're getting a 3-hour pre-show each night as well. So that's going to be a lot of
Jesus.
wrestling, and we don't know what the main events are
Order,
yet.
yeah.
I think we have an idea what, at least I feel, what should be the main event of Saturday. But let's go ahead
What do
and
you, before we get there, what do you think the main event should be?
it 100% should be the world title.
Okay, I agree. Okay, so we on the same. But I mean, WWE did put out the 2 night for Saturday and Sunday, and the first match they had on the card was Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte and Alexa. And I smell a lot of heel turns this week, bro. I feel like Alexa is gonna turn on Charlotte for some reason, bro. It's like Charlotte is starting to slowly get into this whole team thing. I just feel like Alexa needs something, and putting a tag title on her is not what she needs. And I'm not saying like she needs a character change. She needs more from this character though. And I feel like a good heel turn would do her justice. And that's even if they want, like, if they want Charlotte to be a face or like a good person in WWE right now, I think that would be the right move. Or you can have Charlotte turn, but I can't see them walking out with the tag titles because Judgment Day stuff on Monday Night Raw is very, very hot. And two, again, I don't see Charlotte or Alexa needing these titles, but I can see one of them turning on the other to kind of put a little bit of like fuel to whatever like rivalry these two are about to have.
I could definitely see it. I just don't know what the point of having Alexa even, or I don't think a Charlotte would turn. I think the only purpose of that heel turn would just to try to make Charlotte a bigger babyface than what she's
Mm-hmm.
already becoming. Um, but it's kind of like, for what, bro? Like, they're not in any title picture. It would just be another heel. You know what I mean? We have so many heels in wrestling right now. I mean, damn near the whole roster who has a
Yeah.
belt is a heel. So I don't know. I'm I don't know. Maybe they just win. Maybe they win, and they're both a baby
They
face.
both right. Maybe I'm digging too deep into it. Maybe,
I
but
don't. I don't know. I don't think you're looking too deep into it. I feel like that could be speculation, something to look forward to if it does
mhm.
happen, right? But it just, as far as like, I don't know. Maybe my mind is just so thinking about like what happens when Liv returns. Like, are they gonna? I feel like it's just more important for her to return, and then there's a built-in storyline immediately with the Judgment Day with
Yeah,
Roxanne holding her belt right now.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say that the Judgment Day take
Me
they
too.
hold it. Yeah.
Same. I feel like it's just a better storyline going over there on Monday Night Raw. So definitely keep those on them.
And
Um,
that's not to say, by the way, I like Alexa and Charlotte tagging. I think some of their stuff has been great so far. So
mhm.
I just think, as far as what happens after SummerSlam, I feel like it's just we don't know when Liv is gonna return, but it's just kinda built in right there that
Yeah,
you immediately have that when she does.
yeah, no facts. Um, Next we got Randy Orton
Yeah,
and
your
Jelly
favorite
Roll
match.
versus Drew McIntyre and Logan. And that stuff that happens again. I know they said Drew McIntyre legitimately had issues getting back over here to the States. I'm not sure if they put out any update regarding that, man, but I can't see Jelly Roll being in his first SummerSlam and losing.
Mm.
I can't see them doing all of this around Jelly Roll and he take a L. So I can 100% see Randy Orton and Jelly Roll getting a victory over Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul, and even them two in the like. What Drew McIntyre stands for is like the complete opposite of a Logan Paul. I feel like, bro. So to actually throw them two in a tag match together is just like they don't even stand for the same thing, you know. As far as just
They're both heels, so they
like,
ca I think they kinda work great together.
do you?
It
I mean, other than them both being, and I'm just talking about like how Drew McIntyre is on the mic. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the no nonsense Drew McIntyre versus, it's almost like I don't want to say like Drew McIntyre, and this ain't no shot, but almost like Drew McIntyre and the Miz. Like right now, you just got two heels right now. One is more of a personality than the other, but I don't know what this does for Logan Paul after SummerSlam. I don't know what this does with Drew McIntyre after SummerSlam, or heck, even Randy Orton. Unless you know what we predicting as far as the WWE Championship. If that does happen, that opens up some doors for Randy Orton and some things in the future. But again, I'm gonna get us a Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. What about you, bro?
yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it. Next match. Next match. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. They got to give it to Kross, bro.
They have to. If they
They
don't
have to.
here's the thing, if they don't give it to Karrion Kross, then I mean, I in the last weekly roundup that I did, he still is yet to
They
sign a
signed the
contract.
contract. Yep.
So if he doesn't win,
You
he's
think?
out.
Yeah. You think, man, bro? You think they'd do him like that?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do. I I really do, bro, because there is so much unutilized
Yeah.
bro, you talk about SummerSlam, we don't have LA Knight on the card.
Yeah. Jelly Roll is taking this place, bro. Real talk. Real talk.
So you don't I mean, they're already not utilizing some of their biggest stars. You really
Hmm.
think they'd think twice about saying, "All right, well, we
Yeah.
tried with you, and best of luck on your future endeavors." I don't think they would. I mean, I don't want it to happen. His stuff that he's been doing for the last couple months with Sami Zayn has been fantastic. Again,
Yeah.
I still wish a couple things here and there that they would let him elaborate on. Let the guy
Hmm.
in the ring cut promos instead of just
Yeah,
backstage
always
behind the
outside.
scenes
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You've been saying that for some time when it comes to him, bro.
But I think he definitely needs to win.
Yeah. So do you feel like it's safe to say if he gets the dub, we can potentially see him more in the future with WWE? But if he takes an L, then it's pretty much
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be maybe not safe to say. I just feel like obviously if he wins, there's more of a story there. They can kind of keep it
hmm
going. If they just
yeah,
have Sammy win, it's kind of like, all right, well, you had the two matches already, you had this build up, and then Sammy's what gonna win? Like, I'm waiting for the payoff still because I think the ultimate payoff is Cross. What does he keep saying? Right? Cross was right.
hmm
Well,
he
let's
want him
have
to say it.
Sammy turn
Yeah.
heel and let's run with this with Cross or
Hmm.
something. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's just so much more to do with that storyline, and I feel like if
Yeah.
they don't have him go over at SummerSlam, it's almost kind of like killing his
What was the
momentum in the
point?
water.
Yeah. Yeah. Low
You
key.
know?
Poor Karrion Cross, bro. Like seriously, man. Like I really thought that once the people really spoke up for him, but heck, look at our truth. What's really been going on with him? You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
it's almost like these things are like a flash in a pan or something, bro. Next up, man, we got Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill.
Jade
You think your
Cargill's
girl,
winning.
your girl Tiffany finally dropping the belt?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Um, or anybody really who hasn't watched the Unreal documentary yet, but we know what WrestleMania and we know
Yep,
what
yep,
the plans were for
yep.
last year. So, yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
if it was supposed to happen last
Yep.
year, it's happening
It's
this
happening
year.
now. And man, bro, like, don't you think this is kind of like, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about that. Um
So
last
what do you think? What do you think though?
Jay Cargill. Once she said I'm done with all the stuff on with Naomi and like once they squashed that, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna give her the title. And the crazy thing is, it's not like Bianca is in the picture with anything right now.
Oh,
You
she's
know,
hurt
so
still, I
like
guess.
so it's like Jay, they gonna put the belt on Jade and
Mm,
see where it goes, man. I think it's kind of a shortcoming of Tiffy. I don't really think that we've really seen her like blossom like she could have.
yeah.
But I definitely feel like taking that title from her might be a little bit premature. They might pull a Randy Orton SummerSlam, like when Randy Orton first won his championship, and then a month later he lost it.
Yeah.
Like they quick to take them titles back off if they don't see something. So, but yeah, I feel like Jay gonna take that belt 100%.
Jade's going over. I don't think it's the right decision. I still personally feel like she's still, and I hate to say it, but it's just like what you observe as a fan, right? I just don't think right now she's ready to be a world champion. I
Yeah,
in her promos and her in-ring ability, I just don't see anything right now that screams world champion. But there,
other than like the look, the look, the
other than the
physique.
look,
Yeah.
which
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're not gonna get into all that either, but there's some botches. I mean, she is supposed to be built as this dominant, figure. She's muscular as all hell, and then she has botches with picking people up. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't be Mark Henry if you ain't Mark Henry strong. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say about that.
Somebody go get it. All right. And man, we got the tag match, bro. We got Roman and Jay versus the Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. As much as I want the Browns to go over, they not having Roman lose. I feel like the one who's gonna take the L would be Bronson Reed. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Braun Breaker won. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they gave that dub. But then again, it's Roman, bro. Like, is Roman ready to put them over? What does that do with Jay? Like the bloodline, like it to me, it really doesn't do anything if Braun and them lose because they still got Seth, they still got the money in the bank, they still relevant. Like Jay, if he lose this match, bro, what's up, man? Like you kind of gotta get to the back of the line, which is everything, bro. You know, but then again, like we still got stuff heading to for I feel like with the bloodline going to Survivor Series, so it's like they can't lose. They gonna have to continue to build up some kind of momentum, bro. So I definitely got to get this one to Roman Reigns and Jay for the dub.
Roman and Jay are definitely winning. Roman didn't return to just take another L.
Mm-hmm.
What does it do after? I have no idea where the momentum goes again. If we just have to look at everything right now that Seth is injured. It could be a work, right? But let's just
Mm-hmm.
look at it as he's injured. He's the group, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
Bronson Reed's taking the pin in the match. Braun Breaker's not taking the pin. He's like, the
he's too
next
over.
biggest freaking
Yep.
breakout star that there is. And I want to read this real quick because, and again, we're gonna break down the whole documentary. If episode 1 is already gonna be out by the time you guys watch this, because this will be out on Thursday. But I'm gonna read this only because it's very important for what's actually happening right now at SummerSlam. Okay, so let me see this real quick. So Triple H said in the writers' room, right? Somebody had pitched about the whole thing about WrestleMania last year, about who should win and who should go
Yeah.
over and whatever. And he's talking about Roman Reigns right now. He's not a babyface, so he thought that he should go over. He's not a babyface. He's not a heel. He doesn't have any of this bleep around him that made him successful. Meaning, if Punk went over or Seth went over, well, now talking about the turn that happened with Heyman. He don't have Paul Heyman anymore. He doesn't have his bloodline. Everything that got him to the biggest star in the
Mm-hmm.
whole company is now erased. And look at what we have now.
It's still the biggest
He's
thing.
in a
Yeah.
tag match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the biggest star, but, like, it is down a notch, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know, you know? I don't know what the heck they do afterwards. That the thing about this year's SummerSlam, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm very excited to watch it, but I am just more curious what they do after this year's SummerSlam. This SummerSlam doesn't feel like a conclusion of anything.
It
It
don't,
doesn't feel
bro.
like it feels like this is a setup PLE, which it shouldn't be, for the second biggest pay-per-view of the whole year. It feels like it's setting up for the next PLE. Man, this is SummerSlam. We need some concluding
Bro,
storylines.
that's what I was trying to say. Like, it just don't feel like this is the
Yeah,
first ever 2-night SummerSlam, dog. We got Roman in a tag match,
I
bro. Come
know.
on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Yep.
But we'll
Yeah.
we'll get to that one, bro. But all right, bro, let's get to the main event. Main event, CM Punk versus Gunther. Up until Monday Night Raw, I could have seen this going either way, but just like you said, with the WWE Unreal documentary, Punk was supposed to have been a champion a while ago. Only person for the longest that we said we can see taking that title or him holding the championship is by beating Gunther.
Mhm.
Like, couldn't see him beating Cody. Like, him and Cody maybe down the line, but I feel like that's down the line now, especially what's about what we feel like is about to happen. But CM Punk put the title on it, put some respect on the title, I guess, put some prestige. Because as much as Gunther is that guy, like, Punk is gonna take that title to the next level, bro. Like, sales is probably gonna go up on the belt. Like, CM Punk is the right guy, especially if Seth is really hurt. You got to put it on CM Punk to continue to just drive the momentum of the title.
There's so many things about this. And first off, this needs to be the main event. If this is not the main event, not only are you disrespecting CM Punk as big of a star he is, you don't have any faith in your world champion to
Yeah,
put this as a main event. Bro, think about that. If they don't have the world
yeah, it
championship
gotta be. It
match
gotta
with
be.
CM Punk in it and it's not the main event, if they put that damn tag match as the main event,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah. If CM Punk and him is the opener, bro, turn it off. Turn
for
it off.
real. For real. So, there's so many things that can happen. I do feel like I was definitely swayed after watching the Unreal, knowing what WrestleMania was supposed to look like last year. Beforehand, I would have said Gunther's going over because I just feel like they want him to be the most dominant champion that there is and just
Mhm.
start collecting heads, right?
Yeah,
He's collected all the legends. But after watching that, I'm like, man, they really wanted Punk. They wanted Punk to, and again, we're gonna break down the rest of the episodes, but they wanted him to win, the title. They
yeah.
wanted him to win Royal Rumble. Like,
Hmm.
I want CM Punk to
Yeah,
win the World Heavyweight Championship. But then you also have to ask yourself, if we're just strictly looking at Seth as injured, maybe Gunther does just retain. Or maybe CM Punk goes over. But if Seth is working us, he's leaving SummerSlam with that
yeah. 100%.
title.
100%. 100%.
So
Punk still wins, but Seth
yes,
takes it.
there,
100%.
there's just so many different things that could happen in this main event. If you exclude Seth completely, I do find it to be a better chance right now that Punk does just win it and become the champion.
Yeah.
But at the same token, man, I mean, when you have Gunther and the way they've been booking him, anything's possible. But I'm gonna stamp it and say CM Punk wins.
Same.
All right,
Same. All
we
right.
agree.
I feel like we agree with most of that.
I was just gonna say this is a
Look,
little bit
no,
lackluster of a,
I feel like we agreed on most of that, bro.
and with the magic of a little bit of movie magic, we are back.
Ooh,
New outfits, new everything. We're
yeah.
doing our Sunday SummerSlam predictions. But I want to start this one off real quick. Obviously, this is one big video for you guys. We are doing this in 2 different days, but I want to go back real quick to our Saturday video because
Okay.
your boy has now got some clarity on the
And it
CM.
must be something, y'all. And not to cut y'all off. Normally, when Dylan catches and sees something, I get a text message. So this got to be something good. I'm interested to see exactly what this is, bro. What we talking about?
So, WWE released the Clash in Paris poster, all right? And we're going to touch on it real quick for the Sunday predictions. But as far as who was the main focal point, it was a very interesting character who was supposed to be hurt, who is now on the poster.
Mm,
Seth
Seth
Rollins
Rollins.
is front and center. So does he actually cash in? We'll leave it at that. But I thought that was
Yeah, I
crazy.
thought it was Cody. When I said Cody, you ain't say it wasn't Cody. You just kind of you just kind of let me go with it, bro. For real, I'm thinking it was gonna be Cody, bro, but it was Seth, huh?
It was Seth. So, I mean, that
Yeah,
why if
bro,
he's injured is he on the poster for the end of the month?
Dylan, it's just poetry in motion. If
Yeah.
Seth Rollins cashes in, it's literally poetry in motion, bro. Like, and the
Yeah.
crazy thing is, now I feel like a lot of people are speculating it now.
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like if they would have just left it alone, But then again, I mean, we do a lot of speculating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I I just feel like there's no better gasoline to add to this fuel than to do that, bro. Like
Yep.
you can literally have your WrestleMania 42 main event just within that, in that boiling mixture of ingredients is that's spewing up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can have I'm just gonna throw this. You can have a CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship and have a babyface Roman Reigns versus a heel Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42. Like these can happen, and I feel like this is something that the people won't. But WrestleMania is next year. And we got to get through night 2 of SummerSlam, bro. So start it off for us.
Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to go ahead and say AJ goes over.
You know what, bro? It's one or two things right now that can possibly happen. Um and the only reason why I say that this can potentially happen now is because of the whole AAA stuff. Prior to Dom doing the AAA stuff, I was like, Dom gonna keep that IC championship for some time. They literally, and they've been rumoring of making Dom the face of AAA. Like I know I've seen that. So take the IC title off of Dom, put it on AJ, and let AJ get a nice last run, bro. AJ ain't got too many left up in him. Give him a
Yeah.
nice run with the IC championship. It's not really going to do nothing to Dom if Dom does win that AAA championship. He wins that, Judgment Day still has some gold. So and seeing how we've been watching Unreal, they can literally curveball anything in a man, bro. The curveballs, you would think we've been watching WWE MLB, bro. Like for real with the curveballs that they've been throwing. But AJ Styles going over, I feel like it should be the move. I don't know if it's the best move, but just seeing where AJ is at in his career, I personally would like to see that.
Yeah, Dom is getting bigger and bigger, it seems like, as a star, so I could see it 2 ways. I think they give AJ the belt, but I could also just see it as, like, AJ's at this point in his career where he's just gonna be used as helping guys get even
Mm-hmm.
more over, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna stamp it. I do think AJ wins, and who knows how long he'll hold the belt for, but I do think he gets a little IC title run in him before he hangs it up. Next up, you got
We both going. Hold on.
Oh, no, he's gonna change it again.
Because I just feel
Every time you change it, by the way, it's always opposite.
like so. Just keep it what it
Just
is.
keep it the
I'm gonna
same.
just keep it. I'm just like Dom is so over for them to take it away from him right now, man. But
Well,
again,
that's
with the
my thing is he's so I mean, think about it, because if he becomes the AAA champ, now he's a double champ, and that
yeah,
just puts him on another level as well, so maybe, hey, you wanna say Dom, man.
but I'm gonna say Dom. I'm gonna say Dom. But I want AJ to win. But I think they're gonna keep the belt on Dom though.
Alright, you gotta hear. That might be our first Is
That's
that
our
our
first one that we didn't
that
agree with.
yeah, I
Saturday,
think
we
so.
agree with everything.
All right. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship.
Steel cage match to add.
Yeah.
Jacob flying off the top of the steel cage, bro. I can see that right now. Jacob flying off, but Jacob is not winning. Solo
You know,
needs
I got
help,
that feeling
bro.
too,
I
bro.
feel Solo needs. It's not that he need Jacob don't need it, and I know that's just been a big thing that we've been talking about as far as who needs what, right? I
Yeah.
just feel like Solo with this championship is a better Solo leading a group without a championship. Like for some reason, when it comes to like this bloodline, it just means more to have the gold up in there, man. And so and Solo has been doing a great job, bro. Like I feel like Jacob is slowly moving up to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think they
we
both
need
are.
they both are, but like let Solo cook. I feel like we ain't truly seen Solo cook. As a leader that he is now, he's definitely a different character. And truth be told, bro, I like the belt on Solo, bro. I like the belt on Solo. Like I'm not mad at it. Um, I do feel like it will be some kind of interference in this match that's gonna cause Jacob to lose. The OG bloodline is still outnumbered, even though Jacob ain't part of the OG bloodline, but they're still outnumbered. So he only got Jimmy in his corner. So with that being said, unless we get a Zilla, you know,
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, as far as that, I think the only way Jacob does win is if we get some pieces added to
yep,
his group.
which would be good because we ain't really seen that yet. Everything we've seen has been an added member on the opposite side, the
That
opposite of good.
yeah.
So
Yep.
for us to get a bloodline member on the side of the good members, it definitely would be a change of pace. Because again, that's what we're used to. We used to interference, solo team, they always add in a member. But what about the other one? So
Yep.
yeah, I still give it to Solo for taking the dub though.
I'm gonna say Solo as well. And Jacob's only got Jimmy, by the way, so we can get some. I mean, what is he outnumbered by, like, 3 or 4 now? Like, if you add in Tama back into the mix too, like, he's outnumbered by 4 people.
Yeah, it's bad.
So when are we gonna start getting those
Yeah,
pieces?
because it's definitely the odds ain't is definitely not on their side unless
No.
Rakishi show up.
No, no. Rikishi goes off the top again. Oh, man. Big Keish taking another bump.
For that to happen, we all need to start saying we want quiche. We need to start bringing in the signs. Like if that's what y'all want, that's the only way we're gonna get it.
Oh, man, oh, man. Alright, next up, you got another Intercontinental Championship, but it's for the women. It's Becky Lynch versus Lyra. I still am very disappointed that it's not Becky Lynch and Bayley,
Yeah, yeah,
but,
that's wild. That's wild behavior.
the fact that it is Becky Lynch and Lyra takes the belt.
Think so?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Because this
I'm
title,
just
I got a feeling, is gonna be flip-flop so much in the next coming months. I don't think Becky needs the title. I don't really honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, this whole feud didn't really even elevate the
needed.
IC title.
Yeah, I don't think you needed Becky, bro.
No, it
Truth be
didn't.
told, like it didn't. Like if Lyra would have had like a nice, reign as of right now, bro, I feel like we would at least put some. I don't want to be petty, but that promo that Lyra did the other day, bro, with the Becky Stomper boots and
Oh,
like that,
yeah.
bro, that just like man, bro, give Becky that dub, bro. Give
That
Becky.
you know what that was reminiscent of?
They said when
Because
Becky was in NXT.
not only that, but, Lyra's new, she's getting her feet wet, right, at
Mhm.
the main roster with cutting a lot of promos. Bro, that had Roman Reigns sucker and
That sucker,
succotash
yeah.
all over it, bro.
It had it beat, bro. Bro, it was like the second hand embarrassment, bro. I'm just like,
Yeah.
gosh, man, like.
Yeah, yep.
ah.
I
But I
felt
like
that.
Lyra though, bro. Like I do. I feel like she's been putting in some work, bro. She's been consistent. How
Yeah.
about that? She's been putting in some consistent in ring work, man. Her going over makes sense because I feel a heel Bailey turn or something of that nature, or Lyra and Bailey about to start feuding. But here's my question though, bro. Here's my question. Why even incorporate Becky into this? Like, I feel like if Becky loses this match, then there's no need to have Becky trying to go back and forth with it. Like, I guess we need to see how the. But then again, like I can't see Becky and Naomi going head to head no time soon. Like they normally don't have two heels just instantly going at it, bro. So like, what does this do for Becky? Throw her over there on SmackDown now? Like I know the draft is the draft still happening? Like how they been
Yeah.
talking about it? Like so
Yep.
what? The draft is after SummerSlam, right?
After SummerSlam, yeah.
Speaking of, bro, you got SmackDown tomorrow. I just thought about that too. But
Yeah. And I'm going to the SummerSlam kickoff show too,
oh,
'cause,
where are you gonna do the kickoff
yeah,
show too?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that boy gonna be
So,
out there with the people, man. That's
yeah.
gonna be what's up. That's gonna be what's up. So what we saying, bro? You got Lyra taking the dub.
Yes.
I got Lyra winning on the strength of actually. I'm gonna go Becky on this one, bro. I'm gonna go Becky on this one. I feel like I'd rather see Becky versus Bayley up next. And that's again, I'm going more my preferences for night 2 for some reason,
But
bro.
let me
Like
ask you this then. You want Becky versus Bayley next, right? But why didn't they have it already here at SummerSlam?
I don't know, bro. I
That's why
don't.
that's why
Paris,
Lyra gets it.
you want to know the truth though, Dylan. This is honestly how I feel, bro. This is honestly like just thinking of how again watching the Unreal and they just said like Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. So, truth be told, bro, it's the overseas joints that's been getting majority of the love, majority of the big attractions. So
Yeah.
to be honest, it feels like Night in Paris is gonna be bigger than SummerSlam, bro. And it's always like even when they had the Saudi trip, bro. It's always like those over the Saudi shows are big, the big joints. They didn't have they had Clash in what was it, Berlin last time? Was it Berlin?
Clash at the Castle, I think,
Clash is the
yes.
Clash. I think it was in Berlin or something. Was it over there? A Glasgow?
One of them was in Glasgow, and then one of them was Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin, but they
Yes.
all they it's like they center the big matches or the main
Yeah.
attractions for like
Yep.
some of those. So it's almost like sometimes they save those bigger matches for overseas because again, like yeah, we can get a Becky versus Bayley any PLE. So let's save that, for the countries that we only come to once or twice a year or something like that, bro. But it definitely should have happened. But I can see them saving that for one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I just think of with certain people now, and I just said it with AJ too, like, is Becky now in a spot where she needs to help put over some of the younger talent too?
I don't think so, bro, because the younger talent is good. Like, you don't need to put over Stephanie Vaquer.
But that's
You
just
don't.
how the business works, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I get as far as the business, but the business is. I mean, we moving in a different direction, bro. Where it's just like a lot of these,
but
not
yeah.
all, but like I guess who really look at the main roster right now. Who really can be put over? It's not too many people that has that star power that be okay. Well, let's put like Braun Breaker. We could put him over. Lyra Valkyrie. We could put her over. But other than them, like
Well,
who else?
they if you watched Unreal,
Bronson Reed.
I think you already got or you're the next episode, but they just did it at SummerSlam last year, right? Charlotte came back, put Tiffany over.
Yeah.
So Becky's at that level. She's at that Charlotte level. Granted,
Yeah.
obviously she's not a world champion. She's the IC, champion, but I don't know. I'm still saying Lyra.
You think so? You thinking Becky getting to the point where not necessarily where her momentum has kind of died down, but it's just like we're gonna use you. You're at the point now where we're gonna. But what about Seth Rollins? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like some of
Different.
these people.
Different because Seth is in a world title picture. Becky's not in a world. The IC title don't mean nothing to Becky.
That's true.
They talking about Becky 2 belts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only one she needs left is the women's US champ. She's the Grand Slam women's champion.
Mhm.
So
Then she
you
goes to
know,
SmackDown. She loses and go to SmackDown. In
There you
But her
go.
versus Julia though, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we gonna go with Lyra. We gonna stick with Lyra with this one. What we
Yeah.
got next, bro?
I like how I'm convincing you on all these. Oh, man.
I mean, bro,
Uh,
you sometimes you can't beat common sense, man,
I
and it
know.
definitely does make sense.
Alright, let's talk about this WWE. I had to pull the graphic up for this one. WWE, the tag team TLC. You got the Wyatt Six, you got
Ooh.
the Street Profits, you got Fraxium, you got I don't even think they have a name, but Andrade and Ray Phoenix, who I still think it should have been Penta and Ray
Yeah,
Phoenix as a tag.
100%. I don't know what they doing with that.
Then you got DIY and also the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm going to be honest, I will predict the winner. I don't care who wins. This is going to be a fantastic
Yeah,
match.
yeah. The fans win in this match,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Bro, a 6-man TL, a six tag.
It's going to be
Like,
wild.
bro, that's 12 men TLC match, bro. That's
Chaos.
going to be
And
nuts.
realistically, more than 12, right? Because
Because
only
you know the
two.
YS6 got more people that they going,
Yup.
bro. Damn, they gonna be like a 16-man match, bro. All going for them titles. Long story short, I got the YS taking it. Um, just with the help of interference from other members of the YS6. I just can't see. I just don't know who's gonna beat that team with all of
Yeah.
them in a match with no rules. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it would be idiotic for Eric Rowan and Uncle Howdy to not help out in a no DQ match with 10 other people that they going up against, man. So I
Yeah.
just think it's gonna be dope. Truth be told, bro, I feel like it was prematurely taken off of the Street Profits. I feel like
100%.
they 100% are continuing to get in the short end of the tag team stick, bro. Um Tag team wrestling just don't hit like it used to, just like it used to. I don't know where it was like a decline because I feel like at one point in time, tag team wrestling was major in WWE, you know, but it's just
Bro.
like now, bro, like
Dude,
the
I
title.
just this may be a separate video. I just had this conversation the other day. Dude,
Mhm.
you talk about some of like you know what the difference is now, and it's no slight to anybody, but when you just look at this TLC match, okay? There's really good tag teams in here, but there are no main talent
Yep.
as a tag team, and that's kind of what's different. I mean, you talking about some of the early 2000s tag teams. I mean, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudleys. I mean, they would even throw people who had championship the main titles at the time, right? I mean, they had John Cena and Shawn Michaels as the tag, champions. Y
Yeah.
Triple H and Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels. You had, Kane and the Big Show running things for a
Just
while,
like a good tag team now, bro. That to add to that match would have been a team like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Like
yeah,
that would have been some nice star power. And I mean, look at the tag teams you got. You got Fraxium, they were great at NXT. You got truth to be told, this is nothing but an NXT call up ladder match, bro. Because all of these people was in NXT, dog.
yeah,
This was
yeah.
literally like Fraxium NXT, DIY NXT, Street Profits NXT, YS6 NXT. Who else we got? Well, Motor City Machine Guns, they came from TNA, but who was TNA connected to?
Yeah,
NXT. And
yeah.
who the last name?
Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
Well, Andrade, NXT, Ray Phoenix. You know, he came from AEW, but still, man, like you say, Penta and Ray Phoenix would have been that star power that match needed.
You know what's crazy? When you just look at the teams, there is some this match is gonna be wild, bro. We
Mm-hmm.
got like Fraxium, I've always said has put some of the craziest matches on in NXT as far as tag team division goes. I mean, there's gonna be some high flying stuff here with Andrade and Phoenix.
Yeah.
This match is gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm also going with Wyatt Six. I don't think that they lose the belts already.
Oh, yep. True.
All right, here we go with the Women's World Championship. You got Naomi, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley.
Naomi. They don't take it from Naomi that quick.
Ah, man.
But then you gotta look at who the next up and coming match. Stephanie Victoria is facing whoever wins this match, and is Stephanie Victoria versus Naomi the match that people want to see, or is it Stephanie Victoria versus Rhea Ripley the match that people want, or is it Stephanie Victoria versus Io? I just think that it's not Stephanie versus Naomi. And I just feel like that's not the match that the people want. But that don't mean that WWE is going to just take the title again, bro. When we talk about star power, I just cannot see them taking the title off of Naomi this quick, bro. Like, do you think they'll put it on her? Just, I mean, it's happened before, but like,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that.
oh,
If Naomi or Io Sky walk out of SummerSlam the champion, Stephanie Victoria is beating them.
ooh,
Rhea Ripley walks out of SummerSlam the champion, Stephanie Victoria is not becoming the champion.
you think they'll put the belt on Stephanie that quick? Whoa.
Yep.
So who you got winning that SummerSlam then, bro?
I think Rhea Ripley. That's why I don't
Rhea?
that's why I'm saying I don't know if they put a world title on Stephanie right away. I think they have a phenomenal match between her and Rhea. They kind of set it up already. They had this segment on Raw a while back.
Here's my only thing is I always think about Bianca Belair because Bianca's been out since WrestleMania.
Yep.
If we say Jay goes over on Tiffy, I just feel like whatever show Bianca is on, Bianca's and if it's Raw, then bam, you can jump right back into Bianca and Naomi. Bam, we can pick up from that. If it's Rhea, we can pick up from Bianca and Rhea because they never had their one-on-one match either.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Io is the only one that I just can't see win this match. But then again, like we always do, bro, we kind of look at the future, like what's planned out, like who's going against who we can see going over on who. And truth be told, bro, like I would rather see Stephanie Victoria go over on Rhea, bro. To me, it means more. It means more. And Rhea is so good. She can like a dub over Rhea will catapult Stephanie Victoria, bro.
Yeah.
Catapult. Like you beat Rhea. Rhea Ripley is almost a 99 on the video games now, bro. Like
Yeah.
she's the Roman Reigns of women's wrestling right now. So
Yeah.
you get the dub over her, like you up next. You know, so I can see Bianca versus Rhea. We haven't had that one-on-one match. Or they can do Bianca versus Naomi. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the underdog. I got Naomi going out with this championship.
Rhea. Rhea.
Sticking with Rhea.
Yeah. 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 And that's no disrespect to Naomi, by the way, either, because, dude, she has had the greatest character arc the last year. She's been MVP of the women ever since Liv got hurt, right? Like, she has just literally 180'd her full
Yeah,
character,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
really embraced the heel from the
yeah,
music, the clothes, the entry,
yeah.
every single thing. But I just don't think they have Rhea lose at WrestleMania and then at SummerSlam. She's such a big star, bro.
She is, bro. She is. But guess what?
Rhea wins.
Can you see Roman Reigns losing? Well, now you say you got Roman and Jay winning. We got Roman and Jay winning, right? So yeah, they ain't got Roman losing two big PLEs back to back, man. But I'm gonna stick with Naomi on this one. I'm gonna stick with Naomi on this one.
All right, that's number 2 that we disagree on.
Yep.
Finally, but definitely not least, right? You got the main event. John Cena, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is taking that belt. And Cody Rhodes is turning heel in the process. That's my prediction.
I'm a match. I'm gonna match that prediction because that's how I've been feeling for a long time.
Still think it's early, by the way, for Cody to turn heel.
I
I
do.
think it I
That's
think
my
it's a
thing. What does it do for Cena as far as okay? So we take Cena off TV for a little bit of time. You know, maybe Cody beat the dog crap out of Cena. Cena gone for a little bit, but then again, we got to do the math. How many dates he got left? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and if Cena versus Gunther is going to be the final plan, Cena was never going all the way to the end of the year with this championship anyway. So
Nope.
that probably was never the plan. Um, anyway, bro, I can see Cena. I can see Cody winning, taking Cena out for a little bit. We might not see Cena for a couple months. Maybe see Cena in Paris. I
He
doubt it.
he is announced for he's
He
on the
is announced
poster
for
for
Paris.
Paris. Not front and center like Cody Rhodes was though.
But my thing is, what if he loses in? Well, I can't. If Cody loses again, I can't see him going against Cena in Paris.
There's no way we get 3 matches out of this whole
Yeah,
retirement tour with between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. There it bro,
but who else is worthy though, bro? We done got Randy and we done got Randy and Cena. We done got CM Punk and Cena. We done got Cody. We done got R-Truth. Even though the R-Truth stuff is just it is what it is.
we
But
got 2 R-Truth
we got
matches.
two R-Truths. But like as far as like real competitors for Cena, like who left do we have? Gunther.
Yep.
Like I can see them doing that match. But other than that, bro, like maybe Roman one more time. But I can't even see
I was
that
just
being
gonna
lined up.
I would love a
I will.
Roman and Cena match one more time, bro.
But that means like how can we get that? What would be the purpose of having that match if Cena doesn't have a belt? Like, yeah, Cena has said that he hasn't beat Roman Reigns in what, like 7 years or
Yeah.
something like that. But there's no point of having them fight if there's no belt on the line, especially if Cena's gonna be a face. How do you get them two to have one last match? I can see them being on the same side at War Games on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, how do we get Cena versus Roman? I don't see that happening. If Cena loses, I don't see it happening. I think it's too soon to have that face change. But I think it's time to have that face time. Your time is up. Cody time is now to have that heel turn, bro. Like, and if they do it right, see, the thing is, the Cena heel turn was so and what I tell you, bro, I said adding Travis Scott to this is going to ruin it. And it ain't
Yeah.
even the fact that Travis Scott did anything outside of wrestling that I predicted, but still, they're not even on terms right now. Like they ain't even cool. So
Mm-mm.
all of that, bro, was pointless. As of
Well,
right,
if you watch the documentary, you already know the only reason why that even happened in the first place, and
mm-hmm.
we'll break that down in the other episodes of WWE Unreal. But the whole problem I have with the Cena this whole farewell tour is that it's just so short and condensed to begin with. You know, it's like I don't like the 2-year Cena farewell tour. You know what I
But
mean?
see, that's what I'm about to say, Dylan.
Because
How long can the
dog,
farewell tour be, bro? We
I
just don't
mean,
want Cena to leave, bro. But like watching the Unreal, he was just like, bro, like I physically, I
I
just
know.
can't no more. You know, so it's almost like he's doing that. He doing that for himself, bro. Like he want to still be able to walk. He don't want to be like some of these wrestlers, bro, who hunched over and who can barely, who
Yeah.
can barely stand. Like, bro, look Kurt Angle in my top 10, bro. But the shape my
Mm,
man's is in, bro, is I hate to see it.
yeah.
So when I hear from Cena, and Cena said this back in January, like physically, dog, like it's time to hang it up.
Yep.
So
Yeah. It's tough. Cody definitely wins the belt. I
yeah,
feel.
Cody wins.
I think I think again. I think it's premature, but I do think he turns heel in the process, turning Cena face. Um, I think there's gonna be some type of shenanigans. It's obviously a street fight, so there's going to be heavy.
Who helps Cody win, bro?
Yeah.
That's my
There,
question. Who is gonna help Cody? Like if Cody turn, he gotta turn heel some way, somehow. But how can Cody turn heel against a heel John Cena? It's not like they're two face. Like, how is Cody gonna turn heel? What, cheating? It's a street fight. It's no DQ. So you gotta bring it has to be something bad, bro. It got to.
Or
Like,
or
what
it can
can Cody do
play
to
out.
turn
Listen,
himself heel?
or he can play out, and maybe it's, it's a street fight, but it's a grueling match, whatever. At the end, Cena embraces him if Cody goes over. They go to do the whole hug or the thing, and Cody kicks him right in the nuts, like like Cena kicked him in the nuts.
But when we cheer for that, though, I mean, it's not Cody like, it's not Cody esque, but he's doing it to a heel. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, we want him to turn heel, but kicking a bad guy in the nuts when he done did it to you, it's almost like we even now, bro. Like what? Like I feel like somebody needs to like I don't know. I don't know what can give him that much heat. Only thing that can give him heat is if like the Young Bucks or somebody come. You get what I'm like, something that I just know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That can really just give Cody some heat right now, bro. Like, what can that be?
Or
Cena wins. Or Cena wins, bro. I don't know.
I mean, the double cross of the final boss or something. I don't know, bro.
That you said it.
But that's
That
crazy to say. It's a great theory,
that's the only way, though, Dylan.
but he
That's the
didn't show up
only way.
anywhere.
That's the only and I forgot about The Rock, bro. I
Yeah.
completely forget, but that's the only way.
Yeah.
Either Vince McMahon himself or The
Oh,
Rock need to walk down there and Cody need to shake their hand. One of the two, bro. That's the only way it works.
yeah.
That's the only way. Rock winds up, Cena loses, The Rock come out, Rock embraces him, Rock bottoms him, shake Cody's hand. They do all this, exchange watches, give him a kiss on the cheek, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like something. That's the only way, though. The Rock is literally the only way to put some kind of like icing on this whatever cake that WWE then made with this John Cena heel turn, bro. That's the only thing that I can be like, okay,
Yes.
I respect this. That's it.
And I still feel like he needs to, kind of save face as far as what he did to this whole storyline to begin with by doing
How
that
can
and
he
then
do that?
disappearing, right?
How can
That's
he do that?
that's the only way. So, let us know down below in the comment section what you guys think of our SummerSlam predictions. Let us know what your SummerSlam
Yeah,
predictions are down below
yeah.
as well. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Anything else, man?
I'm actually kind of excited about. I'm like kind of how you said, more excited about what is to happen after SummerSlam, and I guess that's the best thing about wrestling, right? It keeps us on our toes. It keeps us wondering what's next. Like
Yep.
Goldberg, the moment we don't care what happens next, they've lost us, man. So I'm interested to see what's next, man. So again, yeah, y'all tap in with us in the comment section below. Let us know how y'all feel about SummerSlam, the predictions. Let us know if y'all agree with us. And other than that, you got your boy Break.
Got Dylan.
And we out.
Peace.
Peace.